Good morning all. We already discussed about simple, complex and compound sentence. So, we will have a look on few more examples of each one of them. So first a quick review. Simple sentence. Simple sentence will have one independent clause. Means there should be subject, one verb and it will be complete in itself. Compound sentence. Compound sentence will have two independent clauses separated by a semicolon or a comma and it will have a coordinating conjunction. Complex sentence. Complex sentence will have one independent clause and one or more dependent clauses joined by a subordinating conjunction. Now, examples of simple sentences. As we said, it will have a subject, one verb and it will have a complete thought. See the first sentence. I like pizza. Here I is the subject, like is the verb and the sentence is complete in itself. I like pizza. So it's a simple sentence. The girl ran into her bedroom. The girl is the subject, ran is the verb and it's meaningful. The kangaroo hopped down the road. Subject is the kangaroo, hopped is the verb and the sentence is meaningful in itself. Joe waited for the train. Subject here is Joe and the verb is waited. He lives in this building. He is the subject, lives is the verb and the complete sentence is complete in itself. So we can say these particular sentences as simple sentences because here we have a single verb and a subject is there and these sentences are showing a single unit or single idea. Hence, these are the example of simple sentences. Now come to the examples of compound sentences. We said compound sentences have two independent clauses. Means it will have two simple sentences which will be joined by a conjunction or it can be separated by colon and semicolon as well. Now see. The rain arrived and the peacocks began to dance. Here we can see the two parts of the sentence. The rain arrived, the peacocks began to dance. They both are two independent clauses which is joined by a coordinating conjunction and if we separate these two sentences, it will have two simple sentences. The rain arrived, the peacock began to dance. So, when two independent clauses are joined, it becomes a compound sentence. If we break, we will get two simple sentences here. Next, I was disappointed, but I kept quiet. Here also, two parts, two independent clauses. I was disappointed. I kept quiet. They are joined by coordinating conjunction but. I like playing football, but I am not fond of cricket. Two parts, two simple sentences are here. I like playing football. I am not fond of cricket, and it's joined with coordinating conjunction. I am counting my calories, yet I really want dessert. Here, comma is used to separate the sentences. Two simple sentences are here. I am counting my calories. I really want dessert. It's joined with coordinating conjunction yet. Cats are good pets for they are clean and are not noisy. Here also, cats are good pets. They are clean and are not noisy. Means cats are clean and are not noisy. We have separated the sentences with comma. We have used coordinating conjunction for. And we can see there are two simple sentences. So, these are the examples of compound sentences. Once again, compound sentences will have two simple sentences, or in other words, two independent clauses which will be joined by a conjunction are known as compound sentences. Now come to complex sentence. Complex sentence will have one independent clause which will be joined with one or more than one dependent clause. We know dependent clauses don't have their own meaning. Dependent clauses always have to depend on the independent clause for their meaning. And these independent clause and dependent clauses will be joined by subordinating conjunction. Let us see the examples. I left the house when my mother arrived. See, I left the house. My mother arrived. These two parts, one is independent clause, another is dependent clause. It's joined with the subordinating conjunction when. This is the girl who is my neighbor. Here also, the two parts of the sentence, the independent clause and the dependent clause, is joined by the subordinating conjunction who. You will definitely lose if you don't try. We can see the independent clause, you will definitely lose if you don't try. The dependent clause is joined, both the independent and the dependent clauses are joined by if. The same here, we can never obtain peace in the outer world until we make peace with ourselves. Here, until acts as the conjunction to join the two parts of the sentences. Whenever it rains, I like to wear my blue coat. Here, whenever acts as the conjunction which joins the two clauses, independent clause and dependent clause. So, these were the examples of simple, compound and complex sentences. Now it's your turn. You will have to now solve few questions you will have to identify them as simple or compound or complex sentences. So you will pause the video and note down the questions. I will read out the sentences for you once. Okay, what you will have to do? You will have to identify the following sentences as simple, compound and complex sentence. Question number 1. Because most wild orchids naturally affix themselves to trees and branches, planting an orchid in soil will likely kill it. Next, if we can't find an expensive hotel for the 4th of July weekend, we can always stay with my parents. Juan always approaches difficult tasks enthusiastically, and he frequently motivates others with his energy and fervor. Leonardo da Vinci, who was a renowned painter and sculptor, was also an inventor and scientist. We drove right up to Helsinki in 2 days. You don't look happy to see me. She leaned out of the window. Although it was raining, we went for a walk. Only one note I will give. Always seeing a lengthy sentence, don't skip to a conclusion that it will be complex sentence. And always seeing a short sentence, don't skip to the conclusion that it will be a simple sentence. Okay, students? Thank you.